Hi guys and gals. One more for the day, which is actually going to be a little bit of a mixture of everything that we've kind of just covered. This is the KSZ drill, shamelessly stolen from Bjorn Ruther, but in a certain more fashion that we also can include the right shield and other factors into it. So the first thing we got to talk about before we go into this is what does his name mean, obviously. It's the Crump Zwerk shield. This is one stage of it. Let me tell you this. This is more of a further reach, and this is going to lead into a little bit more of an advanced one, right? Where we actually use the false edge crump and stuff in that second phase. So, first phase of it, because we're going to be out of it distance, we might actually include our footwork in this, is that we are going to crump, shield, zwerk, right? So distance change ups the whole time, right? So we're going to be from here, we'll be on the shoulder, we're going to use the transverse step for our crump, boom, bam. If you also want to notice, I'm not aiming across, I'm aiming out towards the shoulder, where you'll be catching if they're throwing the strike, or if they're thrusting, you're going to catch here to knock off, and then we're going to come off. All right. Also note that when you land your crump, you want to already kind of semi-be getting into that thumb grip, right? So step boom. From here, because we've now cleared that line, we're going to step this way with the shield. If they somehow defend against that, come back around with this work, right? So we check our ranges again. If that doesn't necessarily fail, boom, boom. This step across, still breaking that line. If somehow distance back or anything change, they deal with it. It's work. If you stay a little bit too narrow with your linear, boom, 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 you can now do the right shield. But we're gonna worry about the KSZ first. So, start off with our drilling sections. We're going to be here, we're going to make our passing step to where we're already facing, and we're going to come like we're throwing our overhand, and then in here. So where you should be shooting out at an angle just like that, coming off the side. Like, here's this side, you'll be cutting across like this. Similar like when we were here, and we do the Duplaren. It's not much different in where your angle should be. Okay, we're gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 10 times, just to make sure we're getting it. Make sure you're uppercutting that hand into here, or that's the notion I like to teach people to make them think about it. From there, boom, boom, boom. We're going to be here. We're going to come with the shield. So if you notice the hip turn happens here. Do that 10. Then we go from here where we're making the step. Now, this PEL is not always the best for this, right? So, from here we will step back, make our entry step, crump, shield. Now we're feeling better with that. We're going to do that 10 times, right? Crump, making sure we're using that step where we're not leaning forward, we haven't left where we're way off balance. It is much more of here, I'm still structured up, stepping now to that angle with the passing, right? So, again, 10 times, feel the footwork out on this pretty well. And last piece will be this work with a compass step, right? So from here, front, shield, let's work. Crump, shield, let's work. Right? So, there's that portion of it. Right, this is much more of you're dealing with a very stationary opponent or they came forward, oh crap, you're striking, they come back, or they turn to deal with that shield because they're freaking out. And now this work's coming, boom, and they catch them, right? So if we, again, we notice our distance change ups. The shield sets us and I can work around because I'm close enough. Now we're going to deal with it if they're more or less backing up. If they're kind of trying to run away from you. And this portion, you know, if they have the point out there, or if they're throwing one cut, crump, oh, he's running, shield's here, right? And let's say he's parried and knocked this. Now he's coming towards you, or he's striking at your sword. You can do the shield on the right side. This is not as, this one does not work as often. This one doesn't even come up as often, and there's other things you can do that's probably a little bit more effective. But there have been times where randomly I needed it, or because I went to throw the shield, it got me here, and I'm now in the hanging, and I snap over with this, right? So this one we're going to crump, do all the other opening drills, crump, shield, right shield. Alright, it's the only little variance. Alright, next up we will do is another reiteration of this, where we'll actually go with the crump, where it'll be the KZO. Imagine what that means. Anyway, hope it works, hope it helps. Chat soon.